Hiya, I'm in the Wales Museum in Liverpool, and I've just done a few videos of the museum, but this is part 2 of the Egyptians. So I hope you enjoy this as much as I enjoy it. This is just a cast bronze replica. The original marble sculpture has been removed for a touring exhibition. This has been removed as well. Never mind. This is what it looked like anyway. It says this statue looks Egyptian, but it's in fact Roman. The man is wearing an Egyptian coat, and his very form and stance is typically Egyptian. You can see that his head is more lifelike, and looks more like a real person. This is how Roman sculpture differs from Egyptian sculpture. As you know, as you can tell, there's tons of kids in here today. It's good that they come to the museum.
What's his name? What was his name? Is there actually someone in that?
Sarcophagus of Bachen Honsu. It says Bachen Honsu is well known to Egyptologists just because he was an important man, and there are many inscriptions about him. His career spanned over 70 years, during which time he rose to become the high priest of Amun, one of the most powerful positions in Egypt. As chief overseer of works, he carried out building projects for King Ramses II and built the Eastern Temple of Karnak, known as the Temple of Amun, who hears prayers. The sarcophagus was shattered when the museum was bombed in 1941. It was pieced back together 50 years later. Bachen Honsu's mummy and coffin were originally inside this sarcophagus, easy for me to say, but are now lost. The sarcophagus bears protective images of the ibis-headed god Thoth and the four sons of Horus. There's so much to show you. Tell you what, it's warm in here. I suppose it's got to be near the lighting. Which part we're going now? I've just been over there again. I've lost my bearings because I'm concentrating with the kids, making sure I didn't get them in on camera. The ancient Egyptians believed the statues could come to life. They were not works of art, but were created for practical purpose. The statues and tombs showed an ideal appearance of the deceased. They were a place where the person's spirit could live after death. It was not enough just to have your name carved on the statue. A priest had to use magic to bring it to life. The opening of the mouth ritual allowed the car to eat and drink the offerings that people brought to the tomb. Some Egyptians were even able to put extra statues of themselves in temples so that their car could dine on the lavish offerings served to the gods. Voice is gone. The ancient Egyptian word for statue was tut, meaning image. This word is part of the name Tutankhamun, which means living image of Amun. Tutankhamun was one of Egypt's most famous kings. Right, I was going to do part 1 and part 2 for Egypt, but I think I can do it all in one video. This is my favourite part, the mummy room. – 3,370 years old. Wow. The statues were damaged when the museum was bombed in 1941, but they were put back together in 1995. Really? Fragments of the broken statues were rescued from the rubble of the bombed museum. They were put back together in 1995. Favourite part of the museum, the mummies. Where do I start? Here maybe? poor Ben Nefer was carefully preserved by embalmers. CT scans revealed that his brain was removed through his nose and molten resin was poured into the skull. Linen plugs were placed in the nostrils to seal them shut. The outer wrappings were coated with resin and bitumen to protect the body from bacteria and parasites. This fascinates me, it really does. We used to come with the school. That's what I always remember when we were kids, and Sarah and Paul were little as well. Left hand of a mummy, Roman period, about 30 BC to AD 100. Thebes excavation not recorded. During mummification, this hand was wrapped in very fine linen and coated with resin, which has darkened the skin over time. There were traces of gold on the surface, suggesting that the hand was entirely covered in gold leaf. X-rays have revealed that the hand belonged to a young adult, probably a female. The expensive gold and lapis lazuli rings on her fingers tell us she was from a very rich family. So there you go.
Where? Oh, I think so.
Yes, left hand of the mummy.
But why? What? Look at the inside of it. It looks like wood.
So reflecting right from
Yeah.
the resin.
So you know this one here, they said that that one's been wrapped differently because they've wrapped the arms, legs, fingers and toes individually. Instead of, like this, wrapping them all wrapped.
Yeah.
They've wrapped them.
Yes.
I'm just thinking it looks like wood.
Yes. But it's been resined, hasn't it? Because it's coated with the resin. Darken the skin over time.
Still got toes on
It was in hand originally was covered with gold leaf.
Oh, yeah. You can still see a bit of the gold actually.
They rings, you think, I suppose I should read that as well.
The expensive gold and lapis lazuli rings on her fingers. So she's like, they could have just got all this wrong, yeah. Oh, realistic portraits.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
Okay, you come back.
impurities in the bread flour damaged their teeth. All by hand.
I love bread.
Yes, they did.
This says
That looks a bit like my aerated fruitcake when what's her name of Flo had finished with it on Sunday. I left a bit of fruitcake on the plate, thinking that it would do for your mum and Barbara yesterday when they visited.
It was the mummified ring I wanted to show you that was made up with that. It's been there since we were kids. It can be scary for people to look at these, but I'm fascinated with them. What was that been? Ancient Egypt. Can't read everything now because there's too many people. John Garstang discovered the intact tomb of Ta-Enti in January 1906. You see, I think things should be left alone, to be honest, but it's important we know the history as well. Ta-Enti's name is a little bit of a mystery. It means she who. We think this is probably an ancient error made by the artist who spelled her name incorrectly. She was also known by another more personal name, Baketen Heretnenet, meaning servant of the upper and lower sky. This is a very unusual name as it refers to places in the underworld. Ooh, it's gone deadly quiet now. fascinating, isn't it? Look at this one. Paddy Amun was the priest and captain of the boat that carried the sacred statue of the god Amun at river festivals. In 1828, his mummy was shipped to London. Yeah, the light's playing havoc with my eyes here. By Egyptologist James Burton. 20 years later, Paddy Amun was sold in a raffle. Really? The new owner hosted a party to unwrap Paddy Amun's mummy. Poor Paddy Amun was broken in two and 256 metres of careful bandaging was removed.
Oh, look, that's all black. Is this a real mummy? Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Right, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed showing you. Stay safe, keep smiling and be happy. See ya.